Thank you, Alec. Now if we can have Serene Singh come up, please.
Class of 2015 AIS graduates, you guys finally did it. How excited are all of you? Okay, for just 10 seconds, when I tell you, I want all of you guys to make all the noise you want. You guys really have earned it, and I know it'll help all of you guys get up and have some fun and move around. So everyone stand up with me, and we'll cheer each other on. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go! Thank you. Well, how did that feel, guys? That feels good? Okay, good. I know there were plenty of struggles and tears along the way to get here today. Trust me, I was once right there where you all are sitting right now. In fact, I was sitting right there where that boy with the blue patch shirt is sitting. I was right there. Yep. I started here. I went to Melnridge Middle School with Allie, and we both graduated from Ranford High School. I was a little bit of a misfit in elementary school. I remember I met my best friend in the principal's office with Dr. Keeler. So I think you guys are already ahead of me in that area. In fact, I knew a lot about my class from the very beginning, and we always went through together even to high school. But my class was very different from your guys today. My class had a food fight in 3rd grade. My class drew on the walls of a classroom in 5th grade. My class was the first class that started the talent show. My class was pretty much 100% crazy. But I've already seen that you guys are already making a legacy on your own. We never had the choir perform anything. That was really cool. And that's only the beginning of the ceremony, so I've let us to see a lot. But in all my years of growing, I realized that talent is found in more than just places than any show. You can find talent everywhere. Raise your hand if you consider yourself an artist. Keep your hand raised. Raise them if you think that you're a writer, a dancer, a singer, a musician, a thinker, a volunteer. I think you guys should all be raising your hands right now. Keep them up. And I want all of you guys to look around. This is pretty special. Give yourself a round of applause. My point is that this graduation is you sparking a flame on your very own candle for yourself for the next decade of your life, and maybe the years after too. Keep that lit. And it is a-okay if you don't have a huge passion in life right now. I know I didn't. In elementary school, I picked up a girl's coat during recess and I threw it in a dumpster. For no reason at all. I think Dr. Keeler probably still remembers that. In middle school, I skated down the staircase and nearly broke every bone in my body. It was only until high school that I realized I wanted to become the new, wait for it, Kanye West. No, just kidding. I wanted to become a lawyer. And I wanted to decide that I wanted to go into law once and for all. Who would have expected that from little Serene? While some of you may know exactly how you want your future to look, these past years and the next 3 years of middle school are very important in shaping the person you are going to become. But when I recently met President Barack Obama, one thing he said will always stick with me, and I wanted to share that with all of you today. He said, don't worry and focus on who you want to be. Focus on what you want to do. Don't focus on your career position. Focus on what you want to do to make the world a better place. And the time to think about that and what you care about in the world is right now. Guys, think about that right now. Follow your passion. Stay true to yourself. Never follow someone else's path. Unless you're in the woods and you're lost and you see a path, then by all means follow that path. But in all seriousness, I want you to think about it. You are more educated now than you've ever been before. Your certification is your degree. You may think of it as a ticket to a good life. Let me ask you to think of it as an alternative. Think of this ticket as a way to change the world. Sure, it's not a high school degree, it's not a college degree, but remember, one thing AIS always taught me is that the external forces are always going to limit you. But don't ever limit yourself. AIS also taught me that nothing is as important as passion. No matter what you want to do with your life, be passionate. How many of you saw me dance at the Indian dance at the World's Parade? Do you guys remember how the girls and I constantly smiled and stayed energetic the entire time? That's huge. I want every boy in this room right now to smile as widely as they can. Now I want you guys to turn to the girl next to you, or any girl around you, and smile at them.